Welcome back. You are here to collect a bounty, huh? Quit? Then why are you here? Come back when you have some good news.
Welcome back! What can I get you?
Animancers were such shrewd business people, too.
Wake up your soul with a morning crystal. Put it to sleep with a night crystal. Your soul knows what it wants. And what it wants is a healing crystal.
Darling, look! Isn't my new vase just beautiful?
Ah, beautiful indeed. Its very presence brings out the color of your eyes. But is it not too similar to the other artifacts you've collected over the years?
The artifacts have been here longer than you, my love. And here, they'll stay.
I'm afraid we missed introducing ourselves in the middle of all the squabbling. I'm Pere Quilici, Fiore's senior-most animancer. My apologies for that little display earlier. You don't say. After all these years. I knew my colleagues took it hard when I left, but it was worth it. Now our dream of bringing animancy to the living lands lives on a razor's edge. Fiore is slowly unraveling, and all our research points to the Dream Scourge. Vidarro claims animancy will shield Fiore from ruin, yet denies the workshop's own findings. Comfort has dulled Fiore's memory, and yet the signs of ruin are clear. And then there's you. I met my fair share of godlike in Valia, but they are a rare sight in Fjord. But you're different than those I've encountered. Perhaps your appearance here is not a coincidence. Don't we all? The first of us came to Fjord to uncover answers of the soul in peace. I'd like to return to that. The gods do not touch a soul lightly. You are wise to enlist Giata's help. She's my brightest pupil and has yet to be jaded by experience. Now, I must return to my ruminations. Without Vidarro's support, we must reassess our goals. It was a pleasure, godlike.
How is
Be honest
Giada
with me.
holding up?
Have you ever in your
She is
entire
brave,
life
as always.
ruminated?
On the inside, I fear there is something missing, or perhaps broken beyond repair.
The poor dear. I can't believe Vidaro wouldn't listen. Not even to such a strong, smart, handsome man speaking sense.
Our governor is a fool. You are the only authority to whom I answer.
Did you still need something, dearie? Well, when a man and a woman love each other very much,
That's probably enough detail for now. I am sure the envoy can use their imagination.
oh, I couldn't help myself. The joke was right there, my love. The short answer is that I moved in here with Quilici several decades ago, and he's yet to tire of me.
I could never grow tired of you, but I do often grow tired with you. The distinction is important.
Music to my ears. We'll speak later then.
Where do you go after death? Crystal Rose, casket in.
I am not accustomed to failure. Ugh, neither am I.
but it happens to the best of us, no? They made up their minds before we even started. It's okay, we'll try again.
But it's the third time.
You know how it is. Their standards are impossible. It isn't personal.
Of course it's personal. It's the Animonsters workshop. I'm not sure our work is quite ready for peer review.
Maybe we need some feedback on our proposal.
Using essence to cure male flaccidity is uncharted territory. I'm sure of our thesis.
Our thoughts exactly. Our experiments have been very successful on animals and vegetation.
We treat this important issue with the utmost respect, even down to the proposal's title.
What do you think of this? Boning without bones, essence and the performativity of male anatomy.
Consider this. From stick to stone, using essence to augment male performance. That's brilliant, huh? Simply brilliant.
We've done it again.
Wait until they read this. The days of packing rope are at an end.
Violets in the lamplight.
She seeks. What does she find? We sense slumber, peace.
We must rest for a while.
I miss the days of old Maxime Vidaro.
Whatever happened to him?
No one knows. They say he's out in the wilderness making his last sacrifices to the dark gods.
What?
Just a rumor. I have been thinking about the moon.
Not this again.
There is no Aura on Bilafa. None that we can see in a telescope anyway.
I suppose that's true.
What if someone died on Bilafa? Where would their soul go?
No one is going to die on the moon.
Not with that attitude.
Ah, a pleasure to share your company again, traveler. What? I mean, I'm sorry. What? Could you possibly elaborate?
Oh no, I mean. Oh yes? It's just that these sorts of things happen to other people, but never me. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Get a flute? No one can resist a flute.
It seems I need to gather my wits and figure out what to do next. I have no skill with romance, you see. Oh dear. Believe it or not, this building was once my father's grain warehouse. One day, a magpie landed on the rafters and spoke fluent Valian to anyone who would listen. Among other things, it told my father the recipe for a blueberry tart. Popular item until the recent troubles. Helia is the goddess of birds and creativity. Yes, the spiritual significance of a talking magpie is debatable. But the tale inspired others to make this a haven of creativity. And so, here we are. Who knows? Either it flew away on bad business, or it was just a metaphor to begin with. A good story knows where to end itself. The bad ones all end in grief. Welcome, godlike. What can I do you for? What are you fixing to know? I opened the place after my brother cut me out of the family business years ago. I opened the Bone and Boar for all the customers he found undesirable. The rough types. I suppose when you put it that way. My parents were the first owners of the gifted magpie. Mom was an animancer, and the pa wasn't. They fought constantly. Because of that, my brother Hector hates conflict. It's ruined the magpie's business. Visit the magpie and talk to him. You'll see what I mean. Now, is there anything else I can get you?
I heard that a mixture of hot water, adra, and fragrant leaves is good for staying awake. What you're describing is deep. Deep right. Really? Damn it, I thought I was onto something.
I hope I'm right. I shudder to think what will happen if I'm not. I hope I'm right. I shudder to think what will happen if I'm not.
All right, explain it to me again.
Imagine a river of essence. It feeds our crops, enriches the soil.
Ado, welcome to my farm. Welcome back. Care to take a look around?
You see? Their envoy is in Fjord.
That doesn't mean we need to surrender to them, does it? And you're not going to arrest them? Maybe things have turned on their head.
The adherents send more forces to the living lands every week. Whether we like it or not, they're coming. Probably to stay. We'll be better off if we can form some kind of treaty with them.
Adir doesn't have alliances. They only have grave rooms.
Is that so?
Interesting. I hope the ambassador listens to you.
That's all of them. Next one's mine.
Isak Sabri!
Did that tree just move? Aye, aye. Who's ready for more? Arms up! Take your best shot!
Feels like... You ever get the feeling that something doesn't want us here?
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment. I mean.
Welcome back. You are here to collect a bounty, huh? Whose death am I recording? I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. I am glad at least to know of their fate. Perfetto! That's all of them! As am I. At last I can turn my attention to more important things. Oh, how I've missed my research. Oh, please take this. It's from my personal collection of essence-infused oddities. I have a feeling you will find it of more use than I would.
These animancers don't agree on much, do they? You'd think arguing is a communal pastime. Only that they seem to love it. If you asked any two of them which way's north, you'd get 3 different answers. It's a wonder Fjord stood this long. I hadn't thought about it that way, but you may be onto something. They're stuck between a crop blight, a skeptical governor, angry farmers, and about as hostile an environment as you can find. And half of them seem more interested in pursuing their personal projects than dealing with the blight. Say what you will about Rawatai, but the demands of surviving together on a storm-battered rock are the backbone of our society. I don't think Fjord shares that, or anything like it. I'll be here if you need me.
Envoy? Right, changing the subject. Not before I've done some reading.
Envoy? What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us. I'd prefer savior if we're handing out epithets. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help. After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ransomed him back to us instead. Idiots. Unfortunately, I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever, skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good. I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradise, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The Envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do. Fiori's wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet. I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe. But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself. Fior simply cannot survive the way things are. Monato and Verano disagreed.
Then you disagree. You don't turn on your own.
Their voices had power in the Rangers. Too much power. And when they spoke, the others listened. Now they'll have to listen to me. I don't live in Adir. I don't want to. Emerald Stair is my home, and it's wasting away. I can only look after my people, get us what we need.
You've got a strange way of doing that.
Only Adir can help us now. Maybe that would be for the best. We've had decades to secure this valley. What do we have to show for it? Dead homesteads, dead farmers, dead fields. And a city full of animancers who don't give a single shit about us. It wasn't always like this. I wish you could have seen the valley I grew up in. The steep green hills, mist twining about the peaks. Birds, deer, the many little creatures of the trees scurrying among the leaves. Most of them gone now. Sometimes, in high summer, the sunset would catch the rice paddies just right, and the whole valley would glow coral violet. A world on fire with life, that never burned. We ate well and slept through the night. I don't want to live through this time if there's nothing better on the other side. I'm not an official asset, just an enthusiastic ally. But I did meet the captain of the Steel Garrote. Alfir, she said her name was. They appeared out of the fog a few nights ago, late, hours before dawn. There were so many of them, I was certain they were going to kill me. I was alarmed at first, but then I spoke to Alfir, and she changed my mind. Captain Alfir is strong, determined, organized. She's exactly what we need to save Fjord. She has a vision for how to save the valley from itself. A vision I can believe in. I found them a place to hole up. No one is going to find them until it's time. They're going to put a stop to the animancy. The animancy that's sickening our fields, driving the animals mad, polluting our souls. And maybe it will end the Dream Scourge. Then, Emerald Stair will be safe. They're not going to hurt anyone. The necessary killing has already been done.
You don't know the Steel Garrote, Dorso. They're not Adiran regulars or magistrates. They're zealots.
Once Captain Alfir explains to the Animancers what their work is doing to our people, they'll have to give it up. They didn't tell you. They must have had a good reason. The Steel Garrote are holed up in a cave, just behind that waterfall over there. Some of them, anyway.
We should look into that.
I'm sure they'd appreciate your help.
About time.
They're off! Beyonce! They're off!
I was just getting warmed up.
Isaksamu!
This is no ranger camp, envoy.
Dorso mentioned the Steel Garrote camp. This must be it.
Inquisitor Luke was taking her time. I think she wants to see how
Do you smell that, brother?
salted gunpowder. Doesn't it?
They're off! Ulsen! Isaksamu! Beyonce! They're off! They're off! Ulsen!
On your right! You take care.
Beyond sync!
Right. Really just kicked the Saltfly's nest. I guess we're in this now.
Envoy, when we first met, I thought I was gonna keep you out of trouble.
I don't like this. How did no one know this was here? They've kept...
I heard something.
Go right there!
Beyond sync! Eat up some!
Haven't had a battle like that in years, though I didn't feel this many aches and pains in my soldiering days. At least we came out of this in better shape than those guys. Whatever they were up to, we put an end to it. Right? Did she know what control meant? This reminds me of the garrison's route I set up to invade Deadfire.
Hey, Dracu, these people were killers, not diplomats. They weren't here to take over the government. I guess we should look around while we're here. I wouldn't mind figuring out what they were up to.
You know, that's a smart idea. This is why I was always in the trenches rather than the strategy tent.
Looking around, feels like we broke up something big. Well done, us.
Not bad for a day's work. I think we've all earned a couple ales back at camp.
There's a lot of stuff here they won't be using anymore. Might as well take some of it with us.
Maybe they've got some ale.
Isak Sabu!
They were planning on burning down Fior. How could they do something like that?
Isak Sabu!
What about you? You're the envoy.
Of all people, you should know. Not right now, but soon, any one of us could be.
I was out hunting for springberries yesterday evening when I saw a group of soldiers in the woods. I didn't linger long. I didn't want them to notice me, but they were adhering. I'm sure of it. I'm not sure. They looked like they were arguing. Maybe they were lost. I also saw the most unusual woman. She was alone, but I couldn't see her face behind the cowl and mask. Well, I'm sorry. I'm an herbalist, not a ranger. I know what I saw.
Bear spells, give it a rest.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me. My gods, I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now? Without the trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what a traitor deserves.
Masoni, please. Where's her body now, Envoy?
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Masso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
Be serious, Envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Masso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad. Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
I hope this at least lets them clean up their ranks.
Take him down!
They're off!
Keep your eyes peeled, envoy.
Watch for spiders. That's Starman. I feel like someone in Solace could figure out what to do with that. Quiet, Nimdude.